Have you ever wondered how much time you really have left? Imagine this. You're sitting on your porch, watching the sun dip below the horizon. The air is crisp, and you feel a sense of peace. But then a thought crosses your mind. How many more sunsets will I get to see? If you've ever wondered about how much time you have left after 70, you're not alone. Every year feels more precious, and we all want to know what the future holds. The truth is, your body is already giving you clues. Some people in their 70s feel strong, active, and full of life, while others slow down, struggling with fatigue and health issues. So what makes the difference? Is it just luck, or are there real signs that can predict how long you'll live? Scientists say there are clear indicators, and in this video, we'll uncover 7 of them. These aren't just myths or guesses. They're based on real studies that doctors and researchers have been tracking for years. And here's the best part. Once you recognize these signs, you can take action. Because aging isn't just about how many years you have left, it's about making sure those years are filled with energy, joy, and good health. Stay with me, because you might be overlooking small things that could have a huge impact on your future. And once you know what to look for, you'll have the power to take control of your health and add more quality years to your life. 2. Why do some people stay healthy in their 70s while others struggle? Meet Jack and Robert, both 74 years old. Jack wakes up every morning feeling energized. He enjoys his morning walks, cooks his own meals, and still finds time to see friends. His body feels strong, and he rarely visits the doctor. Robert, on the other hand, spends most of his days sitting inside. He's constantly tired, his balance isn't what it used to be, and even simple tasks like standing up from a chair feel harder than before. He used to be full of life, but now he just doesn't have the energy. What changed? How did 2 men the same age end up on such different paths? The answer lies in a few key habits and health markers that scientists say directly impact longevity. Things like walking speed, grip strength, sleep quality, and even your ability to stand on one leg can give you a real glimpse into your future health. And the good news? These signs aren't set in stone. If you notice a warning sign, there's always something you can do about it. The human body is incredibly adaptable, and small changes today can make a big difference in the years ahead. So, as we go through these 7 signs, I want you to think about your daily life. Which ones apply to you? And most importantly, what changes can you make to keep yourself strong, independent, and thriving for years to come? 3. Your future isn't just about how long you live, it's about how well you live. Let's be honest, no one just wants to exist. We all want to live. To wake up every morning feeling good, to move with ease, to spend time with loved ones, and to enjoy the simple moments that make life beautiful. That's why this video isn't about just adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. Because here's the thing, aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. Science has shown that the choices you make right now, what you eat, how you move, how you sleep, even how you manage stress, can have a huge impact on your future. So as we go through these 7 signs, I want you to remember one thing. It's never too late to take control of your health. If you recognize an area where you need to improve, don't worry. The fact that you're watching this video means you care, and that's the first step. Stay with me until the end, because by the time we're done, you'll have a clear roadmap to making small but powerful changes that can help you live longer, feel better, and stay independent for years to come. Now let's get started with sign number 1, and this one might surprise you. 4. Your walking speed, a window into your longevity. Imagine you and a friend are walking down the street together. You both set out at the same pace, but after a few blocks, you notice you're slowing down while your friend keeps going without effort. You take a moment to catch your breath and realize that walking doesn't feel as easy as it once did. This might seem small, but research shows that your walking speed is one of the strongest predictors of longevity. Studies have found that people over 70 who maintain a steady, brisk walking pace tend to live longer, while those who slow down significantly have a higher risk of health problems. Let's go back to Jack and Robert. Jack still enjoys his daily walks, moving with confidence and ease. His steps are steady, his balance is strong, and he never worries about crossing the street in time. Robert, however, struggles. He used to walk everywhere, but now he finds himself stopping frequently, feeling out of breath, and even a little unsteady. The difference between them isn't just fitness, it's overall health. A slower walking speed can indicate weakening muscles, poor circulation, and even early neurological decline. But here's the good news: you can improve it. Start by walking more often, even if it's just around the house. Gradually increase your distance and pace. Strengthen your legs with simple exercises like standing on your toes, using resistance bands, or climbing stairs when you can. The stronger your legs, the longer you'll stay independent and active. So ask yourself, when was the last time you noticed your walking pace? If you've slowed down, don't ignore it. Start making small changes today, because the faster you move, the longer you'll keep moving. 5. Your grip strength, what your handshake says about your future. Have you ever reached out to shake someone's hand, only to realize your grip isn't as strong as it used to be? Maybe you've struggled to open a jar that once seemed easy, or noticed that carrying groceries feels more tiring than before. It might not seem like a big deal, but scientists say your grip strength is one of the clearest indicators of overall vitality in older adults. A firm, steady grip suggests strong muscles, good circulation, and a well-functioning nervous system. A weak grip, on the other hand, can be an early warning sign of muscle loss, frailty, and even a higher risk of health complications. Let's check back in with Jack and Robert. Jack has always had a solid handshake. He still lifts small weights, does simple hand exercises, and has no trouble gripping everyday objects. Robert, however, has noticed a change. Holding onto a heavy bag tires him out quickly, and opening jars has become frustrating. He assumes it's just part of aging, but in reality, it's a sign that his muscles are weakening. Losing grip strength means more than just struggling with daily tasks. It's a sign that the body's becoming less resilient. But the solution is simple: use it or lose it. Start small. Squeeze a tennis ball a few times a day, use hand grippers, or carry lightweight objects to strengthen your hands. Even small efforts can help you maintain independence, making it easier to cook, clean, and do things for yourself. So take a moment. Test your grip. If it's weaker than it used to be, don't wait. A stronger grip today means a stronger body tomorrow. 6. Your balance. Can you stand on one leg for 10 seconds? Most people don't think about balance until they start losing it. But here's something surprising. Your ability to stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds is a major predictor of longevity. Think about it. Balance relies on strong legs, a sharp nervous system, and a healthy brain. If you've noticed yourself stumbling more often, feeling unsteady when turning quickly, or needing to grab onto furniture for support, it's a warning sign that shouldn't be ignored. Let's look at Jack and Robert again. Jack can stand on one foot for 10 seconds without a problem. He does light yoga, takes daily walks, and remains active. Robert, however, wobbles as soon as he lifts one foot. He feels off balance when getting dressed or stepping onto a curb. He used to brush it off, but now he realizes that even simple movements feel harder. Why does this matter? Poor balance increases the risk of falls, which can lead to injuries, hospitalizations, and a decline in overall health. But the good news is, balance can be trained and improved. Try this test right now. Stand up and lift one foot off the ground. Can you hold it for 10 seconds? If not, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Simple exercises like standing on one leg for a few seconds a day, walking heel to toe, or practicing light Tai Chi can help rebuild stability. Your ability to balance today can determine how steady you'll be in the years ahead. So, take action now, because staying on your feet means staying independent for longer. 7. Your sleep patterns. Are you resting enough for a longer life? Picture this: it's late at night, and Henry, a 75-year-old man, is tossing and turning in bed. He wakes up multiple times, struggles to fall back asleep, and by morning he feels exhausted. His energy is low, his mind is foggy, and his blood pressure is rising. Now compare that to Bill, also 75. He sticks to a consistent sleep schedule, sleeps deeply for about 7 hours, and wakes up feeling refreshed. He has more energy, better focus, and even a stronger immune system. What's the difference? Sleep is one of the most important factors in longevity. When you sleep, your body repairs itself, strengthens your immune system, and clears toxins from your brain. Studies show that people over 70 who get quality sleep tend to live longer and stay healthier, while poor sleepers face higher risks of memory decline, heart disease, and weakened immunity. So, how can you improve your sleep? Stick to a bedtime routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Avoid screens before bed. Blue light can disrupt sleep hormones. Get morning sunlight. Exposure to natural light helps regulate your sleep cycle. Avoid heavy meals and caffeine late in the evening. Sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about keeping your body and mind functioning at their best. So if you've been struggling with poor sleep, don't ignore it. A few small changes can make a huge difference in how you feel each day and how long you live. We've covered a lot so far: walking speed, grip strength, balance, and sleep. But we're not done yet. In the next section, we'll talk about 3 more surprising signs that can reveal how long you'll live and what you can do to improve them. Stick with me, because these last few signs might just be the most important of them all. We've already uncovered some powerful clues about longevity: your walking speed, grip strength, balance, and sleep. These are not just random factors. They are scientifically proven indicators of how well your body is aging. But we're not done yet. There are still 3 more critical signs that can reveal how long you might live after 70. And the best part? Each one of them is completely within your control. So let's dive in, starting with sign number 8, one that affects your body in ways you might not even realize. 8. Your appetite and eating habits, the fuel that keeps you strong. Think back to when you were younger. You looked forward to meals, enjoyed a variety of foods, and rarely skipped a meal unless you were sick. Now ask yourself, do you still have the same appetite, or have you noticed a decline? Let's talk about 2 women, Margaret and Susan. Both are 74 years old. Margaret enjoys preparing her own meals, eating a mix of fresh, whole foods, and maintaining a steady weight. She feels strong, has good energy, and rarely gets sick. Susan, on the other hand, has noticed something troubling. She just isn't as hungry as she used to be. She skips meals, relies on processed foods, and has unintentionally lost weight. She brushes it off, thinking it's just part of getting older. But what she doesn't realize is that a declining appetite can be a serious warning sign. Studies show that a loss of appetite in older adults is linked to muscle loss, frailty, and even cognitive decline. If your body isn't getting enough nutrients, it starts breaking down muscle, which weakens your entire system. This can lead to fatigue, poor immune function, and a higher risk of falls or illness. But here's the good news: you can turn it around. Eat small, nutritious meals throughout the day if big meals feel overwhelming. Focus on protein-rich foods like eggs, fish, beans, and nuts to keep your muscles strong. Stay hydrated. Sometimes thirst can feel like a loss of appetite. Make meals enjoyable. Eat with friends, try new recipes, and make food something you look forward to. Your body runs on what you put into it. If you've noticed changes in your eating habits, don't ignore them. A well-nourished body is a strong body, and staying strong means staying independent. 9. Your ability to handle stress, the silent killer you can control. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed. Maybe it was a financial worry, a health scare, or a family issue. Did you let it consume you? Or did you take a deep breath, stay calm, and focus on what you could control? Meet John and Richard, both 76. John faces challenges just like anyone else: unexpected expenses, health concerns, moments of uncertainty. But he doesn't let stress control him. He practices deep breathing, stays socially engaged, and focuses on finding solutions instead of dwelling on problems. Richard, on the other hand, holds on to stress. He constantly worries, feels overwhelmed by small frustrations, and spends hours replaying negative thoughts in his head. Over time, his constant stress has taken a toll on his body. What Richard doesn't realize is that chronic stress doesn't just make you feel bad, it physically shortens your lifespan. Stress raises blood pressure, weakens the immune system, and accelerates aging. Studies have linked long-term stress to higher risks of heart disease, stroke, and even dementia. But there's a solution. Learning to manage stress can add years to your life. Practice deep breathing or meditation for a few minutes each day. Stay socially connected. Talking to loved ones helps ease stress. Exercise regularly. Even a short walk can lower stress hormones. Laugh more. Watch a funny movie. read a joke, or spend time with people who make you happy. Stress is inevitable, but suffering from it is optional. Take control, let go of what you can't change, and focus on the things that bring you joy. Your body and your future self will thank you. 10. Your social connections. Loneliness can steal years from your life. Imagine two women, Eleanor and Barbara, both 78 years old. Eleanor has an active social life. She stays in touch with friends, attends a book club, and makes an effort to see family regularly. She laughs often, shares stories, and feels a sense of purpose. Barbara, however, spends most of her days alone. Over the years, she's lost touch with friends, and while she has family, she rarely reaches out. As the months pass, she starts feeling more isolated. Her mood declines, her energy drops, and even her physical health begins to suffer. What Eleanor and Barbara's stories show us is one of the most important predictors of longevity: your social connections. Loneliness isn't just an emotional struggle. Studies show that social isolation is as dangerous to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It raises the risk of heart disease, depression, and even early mortality. But here's the best part: you have the power to change it. Call an old friend, even if it's been years. Join a group that interests you, whether it's a walking club, a church group, or a hobby class. Make it a habit to check in with family, neighbors, or community members. Even small social interactions can have a huge impact on your well-being, because in the end, the relationships you nurture today don't just bring happiness, they help ensure you stay healthier and live longer. Final thoughts: it's never too late to take control. Now that you know these 7 powerful signs, take a moment to reflect. Are you moving through life with strength and confidence? Or have you noticed small changes that could be warning signs? The good news? Most of these factors, walking speed, grip strength, balance, sleep, appetite, stress levels, and social connections, can be improved. Your future isn't set in stone. The choices you make today can have a powerful impact on how many years you have ahead of you. So don't wait for a doctor to tell you it's time to make a change. Start now. Take more walks, strengthen your muscles, prioritize good sleep, stay socially connected, find ways to manage stress. Because at the end of the day, longevity isn't just about the number of years you have left, it's about the quality of life you experience in those years. If you found this video helpful, leave a comment below and let us know which sign surprised you the most and what you plan to improve. Your thoughts matter to us, and your engagement helps us create more content to inform and inspire you. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.